Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably, I don't think I've been this excited to film a YouTube video in quite some time. Today I will be reading your confessions. This is one of many confession videos I'm going to be starting to do on my channel, and today's topic of confessions is your most embarrassing, most traumatic, most messy poop stories. You almost pooped your pants. Maybe it was a successful almost pooped your pants situation. Maybe it was unsuccessful. And you know what? We've all been there. A few weeks ago on my Instagram story, I explained that I almost pooped my pants that day. I was driving my car and I almost didn't make it. You guys responded with some hilarious stories and were just, honestly just encouraging and was like, you know what, girlfriend, been there, done that. And I had this idea to start doing confessions on my channel. I don't know what I'm gonna call this yet. I might come up with something more creative, but I am so excited for this. So week one, ladies and gentlemen, is your poop stories. So I had a lot of you respond in like the message box on my Instagram, and then a lot of you guys sent me DMs, and most of these I have not seen or opened because I really wanted to save it for this video, and I cannot tell you how badly I've been wanting to read these stories. I read a few when I first started getting some DMs in, but I was like, no, these are too good, they're too funny, I have to wait until the video. And honestly, I've forgotten most of them, so I'm really excited to reread them and just share your confessions. Some of you guys wanted to remain anonymous, of course, so I will not put your name or anything like that. Some of you were just like, girl, this is me, this is the story, so I will be saying your name in this video, and I'm just so excited to dive into this. If you do not follow me on Instagram, head over to Alyx Camille on Instagram and you can participate in my weekly confessions. Part 2 is now up on my story for you to respond to. And if you're not on Instagram and you want to be a part of this, feel free to email me. I'll put my email in the description box and send over your confessions. And of course, just let me know if you want to remain anonymous. Okay guys, I'm so ready. Okay, I'm filming on my phone right now, so I had to airdrop a bunch of these to my laptop without reading them. So I'm gonna start off with the shorter ones that were in the little message boxes. So also, one more thing, I know I've been babbling. This is kind of my new beauty setup, so let me know if you guys like it. If it's too busy, it's not gonna hurt my feelings, just let me know. I'm trying to play with different spots in my house to film, so let me know if you like this. It's kind of like in a corner in my room, and so my dresser's gotta be right here to get into the shot, but hopefully you guys like it. If not, or if you do, just let me know. Okay, let's get into this. All right, so this first one, her name is Catherine_Ann, and she said, I got this flu or whatever and had it coming out both ends so freaking hard. I had to wear a diaper and I was like, 13. Okay, first of all, I've had this flu. I feel like a lot of us have had this freaking flu where you're puking and then you're pooping at the same time. Been there. I want to point out though, kudos to you for wearing a diaper. Why have I never thought of that? I've definitely had this flu more than once, and I've never even thought to have a diaper because I have definitely ruined my pants every time I've had that flu. Catherine, I feel your pain. I'm so sorry that happened to you. And you know what? Good on you for wearing a diaper. You're thinking. Okay, this one is Rochelle M. Lopez, and she said, oh my god, during the delivery of my first baby. Okay, so I have 2 kids, and both times I have been pregnant, people have warned me, you might poop during delivery. My doctors told me it's definitely a common thing that you will hear, and I haven't personally, not that I know of, and I don't think any of my friends have either. This is the first time someone said that they have pooped, and I'm just curious, was it like a turd, or did you just like poop on the wall? Did you get it on the nurse? Like, I need more information from you, Rochelle. How did you poop? Did you know it was coming out? Were you medicated? I could understand if like you have an epidural, you can't feel anything down there, so I could have just let loose, you know what I'm saying? But I need more information about that story. Like, how did that go? How did you clean it up? Well, you didn't clean it up, but like, what was this? What was the situation? At the same time, like, I used to think I would have been like mortified if I pooped while having my child, but honestly, like, you don't even care at that point. You're in like, get this baby out of me right now, and if I poop, I poop. It's just, it is what it is. Okay. This one is from Allison Tuttle, which I know her personally, which makes it even funnier, honestly. She said, I shit on my boyfriend's back patio. His dad cleaned it up. No! She said, I was very drunk. Okay, again, need more of the backstory. Like, what was it, like a diarrhea emergency situation? You're just like, okay, I'm just gonna poop right here on the deck? Or like, were you just so drunk that you were like, nah, whatever, I'm just gonna poop right here, right now? The dad had to pick it up. I can't. You still with that boyfriend? Because, like, wow, you guys have been through some shit. This one's actually from my husband, and I was there when this happened, and I was crying laughing. I shouldn't have. I got sick and thought I was farting, but poop came out, and my wife goes, "Did you just poop?" So this was another one of those flu situations where we both had the flu. It was coming out both ends for me, and then he got it, and we were literally laying in bed, and he just thought he had a fart, and like the little poop stain came on the sheets. It was a bad situation. He was so embarrassed, but I could not stop laughing. But it happens. Sometimes you think you have to fart, and a little poop comes out, or a lot. Okay, this one's by Selena Marie. Also know her. She goes, "Thought I was gonna do a little low-key fart at the gym." At the gym and straight up poop my pants. No! At the gym. Like, what? Also need more of a story. Like, what were you wearing? How did you get out of that without anybody seeing you? Or did someone see you? I can't even imagine. I went to the gym once, like right after I had my daughter, and thankfully I was wearing all black, but I just full on peed my pants while running on the treadmill. Like, didn't have control over it, just waterfall of pee down my leggings. This one, she wants to remain anonymous. She said, "I was going to get in the shower one day in college. I thought I had to fart." Here we go, another shart. And I accidentally plopped a turd out on the floor instead. I mean, on the bright side, at least you were about to hop in the shower so you could clean your butt. You know what I mean? But it happens. The fart-shart situation is that's really why everyone has trust issues. Honestly, that's where it stems from. Because, like, that's traumatizing. You know, you're like, wow, I thought I trusted you with that, and I almost pooped my pants. Like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. This person wants to remain anonymous as well. "I got way too drunk." It happens, you know? This is where a lot of these stories start. "I got way too drunk and couldn't get out of the truck and ended up pooping myself." Honestly, those big trucks, though, it's a big leap and a big way down. You might just... Okay, guys, I think that was all the message replies. Now let's get to the DMs. This person would like to remain anonymous. Okay. Oh man, this is really long, which means it's gonna be good. I'm really excited. "I was driving home and that cramp hit me." Girl, the sweats start coming. It's over. You're done. She goes, "You know the one. Your forehead is sweating. Oh, palms clam up and you feel like you're about to poop your pants." Yep. "You pray, you're asking, bartering with the Lord. If you get me to the toilet without pooping myself, I'll never cuss again." Or something along those lines, knowing full well you will cuss again. Yep. You do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do to not poop. You just do. "So I pull over and stop at this dive bar. I explain to the bouncer what's happening." You explain. You're like, "Look, this is the situation." Okay. "And he said $20 to get in. My pride said, 'Piss off, I'll poop behind your building.' But my butthole said, 'Girl, I'm about to make like Kesha and blow.' So I threw a 20 at him, ran into the bathroom, and I was 2 seconds too late. No! I thought this was gonna be a success story. I sharted in my pants more than I like to admit. I'm talking to myself and trying to find a solution. All I could think of was to squirt my Plumeria hand sanitizer all over my pants and tie my jacket around my waist. So that's what I did. I drove home with my windows all the way down and still can't stand the scent of Plumeria." Honestly, you guys are innovative. You're like, okay, cool, I got hand sanitizer, I got a jacket, we're gonna squirt that bad boy in my undies, my grundies, and we're going. The fact that you had to pay $20 and you still pooped your pants. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Oh man, I'm crying. Okay, this one is Summer McDaniel 00. Thank you for sharing your story. She said, "I was in the 4th grade and decided to walk my dog around the block. So I'm already more than halfway done with the block when all of a sudden I feel it coming on." It's the cramps, you guys. It's like the gurgly cramps. You just know. There's a difference between cramps. Y'all know. Y'all know. "Crap my pants, and not even just a simple pair of pants. My favorite pair, my sparkly black leggings." It's traumatizing for a 4th grader. Like, your favorite pants. "I ran home as fast as I could and cried for my pants, and that my dog had to witness that." Honestly, our dogs endure a lot. They see it. They see it all. The messy, the bad, the good. Oh man, rest in peace, sparkly leggings, R.I.P. All right, this story is from Angeline Bauer. She said, too long for the box, but one time in high school, I had this like colon cleanse. Oh no. That's all you had to say. Oh, by my chiropractor, they do that? So I'm in there and they literally put a tube up your butt. And the tube looks like a Y. No, absolutely not. You voluntarily did this? So there's this one going in your butt, and then the bottom two are for bringing water in and then flushing out the other side. Now here I am laying on this table in the back of the chiropractor's clinic, and they put a little poop pad down in case it's needed. And I've got a tube in my butt. They flush water in, and when you feel like you have to poop, you let them know and they drain it. Absolutely not. Okay, I lost my phrase. So I get that urge. I told them so they could drain it, and it was going fine, but then it kind of slowed down. I had apparently clogged. I clogged the tube, and the tube had started leaking onto the table. No. So they decided to pull the tube, and I'm supposed to clench my butt cheeks to go sit on the toilet. No, there's no way I would have self-control to do that. I'd be like, so they pull it, I waddle to the toilet, and water is literally just falling out of my butt. It was horrible because the whole clinic smelled like absolute terrible. I was beyond embarrassed, and I didn't go back to the chiro for years. This was also during summer, so I was in softball and my coach called me AL for anal leakage. No, that is not okay. I'm just imagining having to squeeze my butt cheeks that hard and still have stuff coming out, and then it smells. I would never show my face again. You are my hero. That is traumatizing, because it's not even like, oh my gosh, one time I almost pooped my pants. Like, no, you willingly went into the chiropractor to get your ish cleared out, so you're running and going and living life with a clear butthole, but no. Angeline, you're my hero. I'm so sorry. Or should I call you AL for anal leakage? I need water. I'll never look at the letter Y ever again. I'll just think of it going up my butt. All right, this is an anonymous entry. Not my story, but my roommate in college went on a date, and and I couldn't figure out why, but halfway through the evening, she just bolted in the apartment. Apparently, she shit her pants while on the date, had to come up with a reason to leave abruptly, and then had to ride her bike with shit pants back home. Like, it's one thing to, like, sit down and have shit pants, but to have to get on a bike seat and ride your bike? No. Like, I think everyone here has probably pooped their pants before, but having that warm, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm saying sorry, like, that's TMI. We're literally talking about everyone's poop stories. But, like, to have that feeling, that warmth on a bike seat. Okay, I think this is the last DM. Hopefully I got them all. My DMs were kind of being weird, and I couldn't find it was kind of hard for me to find like all the unread messages, so I think this is the last one. It's a long one, so I might have just saved the best for last. Here we go. This is another anonymous entry. She said, I literally just told my husband this for the first time yesterday, and now I'm telling you. Honored. Okay, I think I remember this story actually, but I'm really excited to read it again. Okay. So this was like 4 years ago. I partied at a friend's house. All the alcohol, chips and salsa, pizza, etc. Great night. Amazing night. I woke up the next morning on her couch. It was like, WTF happened, and immediately left. Yeah, you gotta go. You know, you had a crazy night. You wake up, you're like, where am I? What happened? You gotta go. You know, you get your stuff, you leave. She lived in these bougie apartments that are super secure and locked behind you. Oh no. So once you're out, your ass is out. Should have taken a moment to collect myself, you know, maybe drink some water, go to the bathroom. But no, I just ran out to go home. I get that. You know, you probably should have tried to go to the bathroom, but I get it. I was driving and immediately I fell off. Total panic attack. It was weird. I pulled over and I called my mom. She's like, I'm busy. Call your dad. I call my dad. He's like, let me meet you. Bring you some ginger ale. So cute. Protect your dad at all costs. and you can follow me home. She said, oh, love him, so blessed. His way to meet me, it hit me. I had to shit bad. I called my dad and he could hear the panic in my voice and he knew I drank the night before. So he's like, don't shit your pants. I'm like, I'm not. And I hung up on him. So I had to get creative. I found a fast food bag. And I successfully shit in the bag. You know, moral of the story, it pays to leave trash in your car, okay? You know, we all sometimes got some McDonald's bags, some Taco Bell. Oh my gosh. I got in my dad's car when he arrived and he was like, so did you shit pants? And I'm like, no. I shit a bag. And he was like, Jesus, girl, it was successful. Ooh, I'm sweating. So here's what I gathered from that story. 1, never leave a place abruptly unless it's a dire situation, and not a diarrhea situation like you need to get out because it's a weird place, your vibes are off, you feel unsafe, or you know, then get out of there. But if you're at a friend's house and you wake up and you're disheveled, please go to the bathroom. But you know, if that's not the situation like we have here, I am inspired by this story. I am forever going to keep a bag in my car, whether it's a trash bag, which, okay, let me break this down though, because how did you aim that? That is something I don't know if I could do, but I'm gonna try it if the situation is at hand. Well guys, I think that's all the poop confessions. I hopefully I got to all of them. I sent me these like a week ago and I tried to go through all my DMs and make sure I got everything, like flagged everything. But these were pretty amazing stories. I'm very happy with them. And honestly, just thank you for being brave enough to tell your story. Whether it was anonymous or not, you still took the time to tell me your traumatic poop story, and I am honored. I'm very much appreciated. You guys love a good poop story, and I'm gonna make this a series on my channel where you guys send me in your confessions. Next week, I'm going to be sharing your worst date or most embarrassing dating experience. So again, if you don't have Instagram, feel free to email me down below in the description box. If you are on Instagram, go to my page, send me a DM, and I am so excited to read those next week. I thoroughly enjoyed reading your stories and crying and sweating and laughing. That was something. I feel really close to you guys. I really do. All right, well, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and had a good time. And you know what? Try not to poop your pants this week, okay? Love you, and I'll see you in my next video.